We're back with a look at a rare tick-borne illness that can have a severe impact. We're talking about Powassan virus.
There were only 5 cases here in Connecticut last year. NBC Connecticut's Melissa Cooney sits down with one of those patients to see how he's doing now.
I thought I was going to lose him, and I'm glad he's here.
20-year-old Sawyer VanLew is recovering after being diagnosed with Powassan virus in late November. It all started when he was on a walk in Mystic and he noticed a tick.
Usual, tick precautions, look for a rash. There was nothing like that.
2 weeks later, what started as a high fever turned into an inability to walk and talk. VanLew tells us he doesn't really remember much of what happened over those next few weeks, but his parents do.
So nighttime, we would actually have to physically move him if he wanted to roll over.
Their lives were flipped upside down overnight. He was being taken care of around the clock, and they communicated with him through an iPad and hand signals. Since November, VanLew spent weeks at Yale Hospital being tested for everything you can imagine, seen dozens of doctors, and still meets with occupational therapists, physical therapists, and speech therapists often. One of the doctors he's working with focuses on tick-borne illnesses and explains how Powassan can become so debilitating.
It can cause encephalitis, it can cause cranial neuropathy, a whole host of neurologic conditions.
And for context about how rare Powassan is, the State Department of Health tested nearly 6,000 ticks last year. Of those 6,000, only 13 carried Powassan virus.
Smile.
There are no vaccines or medicine to treat it either.
Hi.
Not even I think a month ago I couldn't even talk.
Where can we see one?
Australia.
And here's him one of the first times he was able to speak again. Under the care of Dr. Bislett and other healthcare professionals, VanLew found treatment that works for him.
We just can't believe how well he's doing right now. I know it sounds cliche, but he's beating odds.
And as Sawyer continues his treatment and going to physical therapy 3 days a week, he says his goal is to make a full recovery, have a great summer, and then head back to UConn to continue his education in the fall. Melissa Cooney, NBC Connecticut News.